Hello there, it's Dina here of Soul Purpose Publishing and Coaching. And today I want to talk about letting go and letting God. And the biggest thing that is standing in our way of that is, of course, attachment. Now, the biggest thing about attachment for us, especially if we want to manifest something, whether it's money or a relationship or health, whatever, is our attachment to how it must come to us. And this is a big thing, and I know what I'm talking about because it is definitely my thing as well. And with this attachment, of course, comes impatience. First of all, we want it in a certain way, and we want it now. But the big thing about attachment is that it actually implies that you don't really believe. You don't really believe it will come to you. And that's why you are so hung up about watching for it. So what does it look like when we have this attachment? Is we have an idea in our heads about how something that we want must come to us. And we want to tell the universe, this is the way it must come to us. And of course, with this is, as I said, the impatience of it must come to us now. So when we start to micromanage the universe, and what we do is we continuously look at our current reality and we see it's not there yet. Oh my gosh, it's not there yet. And so we drive ourselves crazy because the more we look at it's not there yet, the more we come from an attitude of lack, of not trusting, of interfering. And what happens is we lose heart, we feel disappointed, we feel dissatisfied, we feel it's not going to happen. And of course, then it doesn't. Because the more we do that, the more our vibration lowers and we cannot connect to the vision of what it is that we want. So, a much better way to do that is, of course, to consciously let go, to consciously surrender, and to hold in your mind and in your heart the belief that whatever you want is already given, because these are the universal laws. It's already given. The moment you ask for it, it's given. Okay? And the next thing is to really know that whatever you want is going to come to you in a way that you don't expect. So, in other words, our ego, the reasoning mind, will tell you, yeah, I want this kind of client for this money, or this guy, I'm going to meet him there, I'm going to do that. If it's a relationship, or it will tell you the steps of how this must happen. But the universe doesn't work that way. And if we can accept that whatever we're going for, whatever we want, whatever we hold in our mind with our amazing emotion of yes, thank you, the gratitude that goes with that, is to know it's going to happen in a total different way than what you ever could imagine. And isn't that just so nice? It takes the load off of us. It takes the load of how we want to work out how it must happen. Because in the universe is always a much bigger picture. Things come to us through people. But in the universe, everyone must win. There's no taking away from someone else to give to you. And of course, then, all the people and everybody and all of it, all the little things must move into alignment for you to get what you want, but at the same time, for everyone else to get what they want. So, as you can see, there is a lot more at play and a lot more at stake than just our little desires of what we want. So, if we can have that in our minds to know that it's a given, number one, and really believe, because it won't happen if you don't believe it. If you don't have the faith in yourself and you don't have the faith in the universe or God, then we're not going to get it, because we are going to repel it. We're going to look at it, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. But imagine you can consciously, and of course your ego is going to come at you all the time. The ego wants to know. The ego wants to know when and what and how. If you can quiet your ego and say, you know what, relax, it's coming. And you can just hold the vision in your mind. In other words, see the invisible and believe in the incredible. Then our desires come to us much quicker. And of course, there's always action to be taken. You have to be present so that you can hear what it is that you need to do to take the action so that you can receive it. Okay, I hope that this has been helpful about how to let go of attachment and allow things to come to us. And actually, it's very interesting how we can fall into that whole mode of trying to tell the universe how things must work, and how we can get caught up in the current reality and that whole vibration of lack, of there's something missing, it's not there yet. But the thing is, we've got to believe it before we can see it. If you have the notion that you first got to see it before you believe it, no, you're going to wait a long time. You've got to train your brain, and that is why it's so important to park the ego, to park the doubt. As Jim Rohn says, kill that doubt with a baseball bat. You cannot allow the doubt in. And I know it's difficult because I'm struggling with that too. I'm also have the impatience. I want things to happen now, very quickly. So it's a process, it's a practice to surrender and believe and work on our faith instead of on how it's going to happen. And that lifts our vibration. We feel good. We say to ourselves all the time, I know it's going to happen. I know it's on its way, and it's coming in a way that I don't expect it. It's magical. And do things that gives you joy. Then you lift your vibration high enough that you align with allowing in what it is that you desire. Okay, my dear friends, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day and let me know your thoughts on this. I would love to know. Bye for now.